people left out of this whole discussion is the fact that everybody on the cover of that magazine is a genetic freak. Yeah. Genetics determines your order of finishing in the contest.
With an exceptional work ethic too. Let's not forget that.
Obsessive.
You've got to have. You have to be a maniac. You have to be obsessive compulsive about your training.
Yep.
But you also have to be born with the right body, or it won't matter what you do to it. It won't win anything.
It's just like any other high skill athlete or high
Yes.
elite athlete. That's what I'm looking for.
No, that's true.
They have to be obsessive about it, and they have to have the genetics about it, and they have to have the know how to do it.
Yeah, but let's not leave the public here with the impression that bodybuilders are athletes, because that's couldn't be further from the truth. No. Couldn't be further from the truth.
They're contestants. They're
contestants.
Yeah, but
it's
you also can't. I mean, there's hours and hours and hours in the gym doing heavy.
No, no one argues that.
Leave the word heavy
in
there,
right? The contest itself does not involve doing.
It's not an athletic endeavor.
It's not an athletic event.
It's not an athletic event. It's an aesthetic event.
What the good ones are doing is athletic in the gym when they are pressing or bench pressing 500 pounds for reps. That's fucking athletic.
Sure.
But yeah,
but the contest itself is not a sport.
It's a beauty pageant.
It's a beauty pageant, and I don't have a problem with that. But I mean, don't walk around calling yourself an athlete, because you're not. An athlete is one who competes in an athletic event, and bodybuilding's not an athletic event. And but that's neither here nor there. The back to the type of gym that we're talking about. The two types of gyms, the two separate kinds of gyms. Usually, the Globo gym end of the market is kind of held down by the idea that your physique is going to improve on all these machines. All right, now that's not really what happens, but that's the idea. And it's certainly what they maintain to be the case.
Nick said that what's the turnaround? 12 to 16 weeks? Mm-hmm. Okay. So they figured that out eventually, right?
Oh, yeah.
They figured out, okay, I'm just spinning my wheels here. I don't know if you have that data or if you want to give it out, but what's the turnaround for our starting strength gyms? Because I know that I've had clients, the vast majority of my clients, I would say probably 90% of my clients, I've had them for 6 years.
Yeah.
Because they're consistently getting better.
Our gyms attract a different person. We're narrowcasting for that different person. And that's why we're never going to have 5,000 members in a starting strength gym, because there just aren't that many people in any market that have their heads that far out of their asses, because that's just not the normal human condition. I'd say if you were to look real hard at the membership in a starting strength gym, most of those people have IQs over 125. I think they're more intelligent people, because they've thought about this at a completely different level than the guys who go over to Stretch or Sprint or whatever that fitness company's name is, and it's a different market. It's a different market. The people that run Globo gyms are there to sell you a membership. They're not even really there for membership retention. They're there to sell you a membership, because the thing is front end weighted with a down payment, an enrollment fee,
and a contract.
And a contract. Most of them have contracts, and if you default on your contract, they'll sell your paper to a collection agency for 20 cents on the dollar. And then that collection agency will attempt to get money out of you for quite a while. And they'll turn you into the credit rating agencies and stuff. And I mean, people's credit has been ruined by this part of the fitness industry for a long time. it's a damn shame. At Wichita Falls Athletic Club, we've never had a contract. You haven't agreed to pay us money for any length of time. And but we're different in that our primary goal is to fix it up so that you don't want to quit. You don't want to quit. We show you what you're physically capable of, and then we demonstrate every week the process by which this occurs. And you accumulate adaptation, and you stay. So we're fundamentally different than the Globo gym end of this business. But wherever you are, there are going to be, if the market is big enough, there's going to be examples of both types of gyms. And if you want a training gym, you're going to have to hunt for that. You're going to have to hunt for it, unless it's a starting strength gym, which you can find on our website. Join us again next week on Starting Strength Radio, where we are going to talk to you about the fitness industry. We're going to talk to you about gym models, the two basic types of gyms, what they do, what they don't do, and which one you ought to be considering joining up with. All right, that's on the next Starting Strength Radio podcast. See you there.